All right, so what's up, guys? In today's video, we're actually going to we're going to break down, give my initial thoughts on the Grizzlies draft. We'll do the lottery. Cade, Jalen, Mobley, Scotty, Suggs. It makes sense. I kind of was surprised with Suggs and Barnes, but I think it makes sense. Giddey, I was very surprised about. Kuminga makes sense, long-term thing. Excuse me. Wagner, love Wagner. Davion, surprise. Ziaire. Apparently Memphis really liked him, and so it makes sense because you do get a player that you need, I'll say that you get a player that you needed, so it makes sense. Bouknight, I'm just gonna say this about Bouknight. I think he has a lot of character issues, and so this is why he kind of fell. Primo, look, the Spurs, I thought Memphis had a bad draft, so that's all I'm going to say. Duarte makes sense. Moody. Shout out to Kendrick. But makes sense. But that's going to be really it. I'll kind of break down a little bit. Kispert, yeah. Singham, I like it. Murphy, I love it. Trey, I don't get it. Kai Jones, like it. Jalen, long-term, like it. Keon, long-term, like it. I see another Terrence Main. Isaiah Jackson, I do like it for the Pacers because they do need defense. Garuba and Christopher makes a lot of sense for the Rockets. I think the Rockets have the best draft. Grimes going to the I thought it was to the is it to the Knicks? If it's to the Knicks, that's a great pick. Nahshon, like it. Cam, that is a great fit. Jaden, really good fit. J-Ron, like it. And Santi Aldama, probably the most confusing pick in the draft, and of course he's going to my Grizzlies. So let's give my initial thoughts about Ziaire and then Santi Aldama. Ziaire, look. Memphis needed to swing big in this draft. I'm sick and tired of playing safe and getting guys that are not going to ever have potential, like Chris Duarte or Corey Kispert. Those are Memphis picks. Zach Kleiman said it best. If we want to raise our ceiling, we needed to swing big, and they swung big. And I'm gonna give them credit. They came in this draft having two particular picks who they kind of knew who they wanted, and they got them. So, now it may seem weird, but here's my thing about Ziaire. I'm gonna talk about him a little bit more than Santi, but the one thing that I think a lot of us Grizz fans forget more than anything, we need to get someone in here who wants to be in Memphis and who fits the culture, and he does that 100%. And the one thing that kind of caught my eye, especially about Ziaire when he was doing the post-draft interviews, was he was, usually you talk about, oh, I'm going to be doing all this, I'm going to be doing all that, I'm going to get my mama a car, doing all that, One of the very first things he said was he's going to build, rec centers, basketball courts in his community. And I'm like, that says a lot about him. He has his head in the right place. And, he got excited when just learning about John Morant, and he said he fits in the culture. So, we got a guy who fits. So, that's an A+ right there. Now, upside, A+. Team needs A+ because we needed, I'm sorry, but Kyle is not a long-term wing. We needed someone who was 6'9", 6'10", 6'11", who could be a shot creator from the perimeter, and we got our guy. Now, time will tell how good this kid becomes, but I'm being positive. I really am, so it makes a lot of sense for Memphis. Here's the thing, though. Every time Memphis has traded up to get a player, they've always had good success. So, now, obviously, you may tell yourself, well, that luck may run out, but, I'm not going to be a pessimist. I'm going to be an optimist about this. But here's the thing, though. Zach Kleiman did say that he will play in the Summer League, so that is a good thing. And like I said before, I hate the NBA's rules about the books start after the draft and during the Summer League. Then it just kind of, it's stupid. However, this year it actually starts before the Vegas Summer League on August 6th. So we may see Ziaire play the final game of the Utah League, which, I mean, the Utah League starts, I'm sorry, I hit this, starts Tuesday. We play Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Friday. So we could see Ziaire and possibly Santi play on that Friday, next Friday, which is less than a week away, which I think is, oh wait, today, it's a week away from today. Yeah, it's a week from the day we could see Ziaire playing in Grizzlies uniform. Here's my thing about Ziaire. He is a ticking time bomb, meaning he could go off anytime. And I know people are going to be like, well, look, he only averaged 11 points at Stanford. Stanford season was ridiculed with injuries. He had an injury, and he dealt with family issues. I hate when these NBA experts say, oh, well, the only thing you really have in the base, the only real thing you have in the base off of is his sole senior season at Stanford. No, you don't. Shut up. Shut up. I love the pick for Memphis. I think Ziaire is an excellent player, and he's legit 6'10", so all these 6'7", 6'8" players, ignore that. You're not going to be playing basketball barefooted, so I'm saying it makes sense. You get a young, athletic wing with perimeter shot creation ability, and he has a good jump shot too. Now, a lot of you guys may be asking, why would Memphis go upside whenever we made the playoffs? Are they trying to get worse? That is my question too. After trading away Jonas, getting Bledsoe, getting Adams, the 10th pick, and then trading it and the 40th pick for 51, 17, and Jonas, a lot, and especially after tonight's results, it's looking like Memphis lost the trade pretty big. But I still think Memphis won the trade because here's the thing, though. The Pelicans are a terrible franchise. Yes, and this is a channel that hates the Pelicans. And this is a channel. I hate the Pelicans. The Pelicans put Steven Adams in the worst possible position, meaning they did not give him a reliable point guard. So I do expect a new Steven Adams to come to Memphis. Now Bledsoe, he's not going to be in Memphis. If Memphis could get Buddy Hield, that would be excellent. Because I'm just going to say it like this. Look at our starting lineup at the beginning of the year. Ja, Grayson Allen, Dylan Brooks, Kyle at the 4, and Jonas Valanciunas. We made the playoffs with that. And a Jaren Jackson who averaged 14 and 28% from 3. That is the team that we made it to the playoffs with, right? Now imagine this. You bring in a excellent Buddy Hield. You have John Morant, Dylan Brooks, and Jaren who all averaged 20, and you get a new revised type Steven Adams because he has an actual point guard. And then so it's like it made sense for Memphis to go big. I mean, to swing big in this draft, entering Ziaire Williams. I love the pick. Guys, look, I'm actually going to break down each and every one of these players to kind of show you guys why it makes sense. Cade, Jalen, Mobley, Suggs, Barnes, funny. Giddey, I wanted the kid because I want potential, but up front, it makes more sense to draft Ziaire. Kuminga, he's a project. Franz, I would have loved to have Franz Wagner. Davion does not make sense. Mboknight, he has character issues in my opinion. Josh Primo, I don't even know who the heck the kid is. Duarte, he's not going to improve. What you see is what you get. Kispert would have made sense. He is older though. Singham, I like the kid. Trey Murray. The only picks in this first round that I see that makes sense for Memphis, like legit up front, Trey Murphy, Moody, and probably Ziaire and Wagner. Those are the 4 picks that I think would have made sense for Memphis. So, Memphis gets high upside here, and this dude could become like a Paul George. So I do like it. Now, Santi Aldama, the mystery man from the draft. He is a 6'11", kind of power forward / small forward from Loyola, Maryland. Now, he played 2 seasons. He is 20. He is 6'11", apparently with a 7-foot wingspan. his now what is he good at? His strengths, really everything. He can shoot the ball. He's a good catch and shoot player. He can handle the ball. He can rebound. He has a good defensive instincts. The one thing about him, and the only downside I really have, is like he didn't want to play in the NBA. He told teams not to draft him, and so this meaning that it probably means that this is a draft and stash player, kind of like that Leonardo Balmero from the Timberwolves. Where he went and played in Barcelona and actually improved his stock drastically to where he probably would have been a lottery pick. So if Memphis can do the same with this kid, that would help so much. Especially like after next year, where you're probably going to let Kyle, Tyus, and probably Grayson go. It makes a lot of sense if you are Memphis. So I like the pick. So I'm not worried too much about Santi. Apparently, Memphis liked him and they promised him the selection. So, I don't really know. But Ziaire, look, guys, that is a pick. He fits the culture. He wants to be in Memphis. It's an A+. Now, all these experts are going to say it's a B, C, possibly even a D. They don't know Memphis, man. They don't know Memphis. So, I love this pick. The overall draft, I'll give it a B, just because there is some questions about Ziaire, and then Santi even wanting to play in the NBA. But here's the thing, though. I'll say it like this: looking at these guys, Cade, he's going to do good in the summer league. Cade's going to do good in the summer league. I don't really know about Jalen, just because if you have 17 points in the summer league, okay, you're decent. Mobley, you don't know because he still needs to add weight. I think Scotty is going to do good. Suggs, there's always an athletic point guard. Giddey, I think he'll struggle. Kuminga, he'll do good. Wagner, he'll be okay. Mitchell, he'll be okay. But like guys like Ziaire, Bouknight, Moody, Kisper, Duarte, Trey Murphy, Josh Christopher, Bones Highland, Quentin Grimes, Cam Thomas. Those are guys that I do expect to go crazy in the summer league. Like, especially Ziaire, because, like I said before, he was hurt. He had family issues, and Stanford itself dealt with a lot of COVID issues. So you can't judge this pick based off one season at Stanford. So that is my opinion about the draft. About the Grizzlies draft, my bad. Only time will tell. Here's the thing, though: if we get someone like Buddy Hield, this don't matter. None of this matters. And that's all I'm gonna say, guys. Do y'all really think we were gonna win a title with Jonas? The only way we would have done it is if injuries. Unless we were like the Phoenix Suns, right? It makes sense to let the Lakers, the Bucks, the Nets, and the Clippers to retire all their players or let them walk because they don't get their money, and then once they're down, go. Now, as a Grizzlies fan, look, we did make the playoffs. We didn't make the play-in twice, the playoffs once in 2 years. Is there a possibility that we take a step back? 100%. Does that mean our future's at doubt? No. We still have the best future in the league. Now, I'll say this: the Rockets, they did make a dent in that. Same thing with the Pistons. I think the who is it? The Magic made a real big dent in that. But I think up front, Memphis, especially if Jaren becomes something, Memphis still has the best future. And before any of y'all want to say, like, oh, the Pelicans won the draft, the Pelicans have to win. It's either a win or you lose Zion. That's not the case in Memphis. You could go on upside, and so Memphis went upside, and they got a good player. So I'm going to keep on. I'm going to end the video like that, guys. I know it kind of seems like I'm down. I'm really not. I'm just woke up. I'm tired. But I had to make this video just because I felt bad that the live stream didn't go up. Apparently, you got to wait 24 hours on YouTube to stream for them to activate your account. So I don't know. But Grizz Nation, we're in good hands. I wouldn't be surprised if there's any more trades to happen. coming up. So, look out for that. You guys have a good day. So, peace.